My girlfriend left me on my birthday to comfort her ex, so I packed all her designer clothes and sent them to his address with a note. She's yours now. I was 32, staring at half-eaten lobster mac and cheese, my birthday dinner that I'd cooked myself. Nicole, my girlfriend of 2 years, was supposed to be there celebrating with me. Instead, she'd blown in 4 hours earlier, already dressed for a night out. Hey babe, happy birthday, she'd said, pecking my cheek. Andrew needs me. Super urgent. Can't talk. Don't wait up. Andrew was her ex who regularly manufactured crises only Nicole could solve. Before I could respond, my phone buzzed with her text. Ex needs me. Don't wait up. No apology, no explanation, nothing. The switch in my head just flipped. This wasn't new behavior, but on my birthday with that dismissive text, I was done. My reply, understood. Then a strange calm washed over me. I looked at her side of our closet, overflowing with designer everything. Prada, Gucci, Louboutins, thousands of dollars worth of clothes, taking up prime real estate in my apartment, mostly bought with her influencer money. So I started packing, carefully, methodically, 3 large suitcases and 2 oversized totes. Every dress, every shoe, every ridiculously priced face cream. An hour and a half later, her entire life was neatly containerized. Andrew's address was still saved in her car's GPS from her last mercy mission. I wrote a simple note. She's yours now. Looks like she needs you more. I tucked it into a suitcase, called a 24/7 rush courier service, and watched them load up her worldly possessions. Handle with care, I told the driver. Very valuable. 3 hours later, my phone rang from an unknown number. Mark? It was Andrew, sounding gruff and annoyed. Nicole was wailing dramatically in the background. What in the world? Nicole's on my doorstep with all her stuff, crying. Says you threw her out. She's hysterical about all her expensive things. I sipped my wine calmly. Did I throw her out, or did she choose to be with you on my birthday because you needed her? I just helped her belongings catch up to where she wanted to be. You're insane! She came here because I was having a crisis. Funny you're calling me about suitcases instead of handling that crisis, I replied. She has nowhere to go. You can't just kick her out. The entitlement was already blooming. She's not on my lease either, Andrew. It's my place. She left voluntarily. I forwarded her mail, so to speak. Here's where it gets interesting. Andrew had a new girlfriend, Lauren, who was absolutely not having Nicole show up with suitcases. The crisis Nicole had rushed to solve was Andrew's relationship drama with Lauren, and now Nicole was stuck in the middle with nowhere to go. Over the next week, Nicole unleashed every manipulation tactic in her arsenal. First came the social media campaign, tearful influencer posts about betrayal and being kicked out with nothing. She started a GoFundMe claiming I was an abusive ex who'd stolen her belongings, asking for $10,000 to get back on her feet. Then came the family pressure. Her sister Stephanie used her emergency key to confront me. Her mother Nancy called threatening lawyers, claiming I'd stolen Nicole's irreplaceable vintage Chanel bag worth thousands. I had delivery receipts for everything. When I offered to provide documentation to police for any theft investigation, the accusations magically evaporated. The GoFundMe was quietly deleted. The Chanel bag was mysteriously found at her mother's house weeks later. The final confrontation came a month later. I was having dinner with Emily, someone new I'd started seeing casually. Nicole, coincidentally, walked by with her friend and made a scene, sobbing loudly about how I'd humiliated her and left her stranded. That's when my patience finally ran out. Nicole, I said, loud enough for nearby tables to hear, you were stranded because you ran to your ex on my birthday, claiming he needed you. You chose Andrew's drama over us. His girlfriend not wanting you there was a consequence of your actions, not mine. You seem to forget that I was the one ditched by a text so you could play hero for your ex. Her jaw dropped. The tears stopped. She stormed off without another word. The public meltdown torpedoed her victim narrative completely. Turns out airing your skewed version of events isn't always a winning strategy when witnesses know the real story. 3 months later, Nicole was living in a tiny studio apartment. Her influencer engagement had tanked. Her parents had cut back financial support after the fake theft drama, and Andrew had made it clear she was permanently banned from his life.